Hello, and welcome to another episode of A Few Minutes with Marvin. I inspire those who aspire to make positive changes in their lives. And in this episode, I want to talk about the energy shifts that are happening right now. And it's 2022, March of 2022. And for those of you who are empaths and light workers and warriors and indigo children, you may be feeling a lot of energy around you, and it may be confusing because what's happening now is there's so much energy coming to us, right? All the frequencies, because there needs to be a massive shift in in our paradigms and collapsing timelines. And the reason why you're feeling it so much now is because your soul wants you to have that massive upgrade. It's time to stop messing around. It's time to get to work. For those of us who are on our journey and know that we're on our journey, know that we're here for a certain purpose. And some of us are healers, and some of us are, protectors, and others are clairvoyants and psychics and mediums and tarot card readers and Reiki masters. Um, but we all have a job to do here collectively, and that's to shift the frequency of the earth so that we go into our higher timeline. And these frequencies now that are around us, they're bringing up all the stuff that we really need to clear before that can happen. So if you're feeling tired lately, if you're feeling angry lately, if you're feeling low vibrations, this is the time for you to dig deep and really heal whatever needs to be healed in whatever way you choose to heal it. Whether you go to see a life coach or a counselor or Reiki healer, however you need to transmute those energies. There are energy healers out there that can help you do that as well. But you really need to start digging deep and figuring out what it is that's still blocking you, that those limiting beliefs that you still have, those low vibrational foods that you really need to give up, those bad habits that you need to give up, alcohol, cigarettes, things of that nature. Coffee for some people needs to go. And our ego doesn't want that to happen, right? Ego's like, no, 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 I need my coffee. I need. If you catch yourself saying you need something, that's a sure clue telling you that you don't need that. It's time to give that up. And I know old habits are hard to break. There's addictive substances out there that were created to be addictive. And, with the programming from the televisions and the media and everything else that's going on out there, you really need to step back and start discerning, using your own discernment. Look at the things that you really you can cut out, and start doing that. And can is the operative word. Once you hear yourself saying, I can't, that's ego. And that's your ego not wanting to give that up. For no other reason than just for it to stay in control. Because because the more that you start giving up these things, the higher vibrations start to elevate, right? And you're going to be shifting, right? And the ego doesn't want to change. So, and these energies that you're feeling now, they're not just yours, right? So, on top of the fact that you have to do your own work, there's other people that need healing, right? And some of them are energy vampires, and they're going to start sucking your energy as you try to heal them. So, learning new modalities to protect yourself and create your own force field of protection, and against these people, against anybody really. You should really be cognizant of keeping your own energy. But there are forces out there that are going to be pulling at you, especially now, because the frequency is raising, and those energies, those beings that can't raise their frequency need your energy. So they're going to do everything they can to keep bringing you down and bringing you down and bringing you down. So during this time period, you're going to need to really ground, in whatever way you do ground, whether it's earthing or grounding or calling in the divine light into all of your chakras. You know, chakra balancing is very important right now. Energy healing is very important right now. Looking back at past traumas, going deeper, right, is gonna help you elevate your frequency so that you stay with the energy that's moving. Um, Getting out physically, that's gonna help you if you're feeling ill or you just don't have the energy. That's a time for you to start moving. You know, I know you may feel that you want to rest, but if you've already gotten some rest and it's not like you're not sleeping or you're working too hard, then it's just the energy trying to keep you stagnant. That's the time, take your naps when you need to take your naps, but just recognize that you need to keep that energy flowing, right? Just like when you're first awakening, you have all that burst of energy. Try to go back to those moments and remember how you dealt with those things, right? It's going to help you get through it now, because a lot of the things that we did when we first, were awakening, we've forgotten now because that's old hat, right? But sometimes it's good to revisit those things. Look back in your old journals, for ideas, right? And it's going to give you some clarity, right, on how to move through these energies that are trying to suck the life force out of you, because that's what's happening. It's real. It's shift happens. Um, this is a real deal thing, and right now, the way I'm feeling the energies, and a lot of the people that I listen to out there, and people that I'm in touch with now, are really feeling that getting through March is critical, right? So you got to hold your energies through March. Try not to lower your frequencies to match other frequencies out there, whether it be friends, family, job, or just situations that are popping up that are trying to keep you angry or worried, or keep you in fear. Start to recognize those things, because you can, and you've been there before. Start to recognize and really heal them the best you know how, or ask for help, right? There's plenty of people out there that are energy healers and Reiki masters and tarot readers and psychics and mediums. Now is the time to seek that help, but use discernment on the people that you choose to help you, um, because unbeknownst to them, they may not be dealing with the frequencies well either, and then the two of you together is not going to make a good combination. So use your discernment, use your intuition, um, to find the people that are meant to help you, right? It's critical now. This world is changing. All the old systems are going to collapse. The banking system, the school systems, the voting systems, all of those things are going to collapse, and it's happening. Now you can either be on, jump on board and shift with it, or you can stay behind and stay in the 3D and stay in that low vibration and go back to the life that you knew in the past. It's just a choice. The choice is yours. Can't look at it as a good choice or a bad choice, but right now you have to look at the choice that brings you the most discomfort to move forward, and power through it. You need to power through it. You need to really start looking at what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, whether you're exercising or not. And it's not about losing weight, it's about balancing your body, because it's receiving a lot of energies now. And, drinking lots of fluids, mainly water, that's necessary right now. Getting rest when you need to get the rest, right? But also strengthening your meditation practice and strengthening your your spiritual routines. It's going to help you through this, right? It's going to get you through this shift. We're all feeling it, all of us, whatever, regardless of what your spiritual path is. We're all one, right? We're all souls, and we're all here to help each other. We have a lot of soul contracts out there, and you're also going to be noticing that you're going to run into a lot of your soul contract members, family, and a lot of your soul contract tribe. So you're going to have a lot of cool synchronicities coming, right? You're going to be coming together with the people you're meant to. So it's even more important that you start raising your frequencies and your vibrations. Do it through yoga, qigong, just forest bathing, being in nature. Start to really refocus on those things. Even if those practices fell away, it's time for you to look at them again and just bring one thing back, right? One thing that really gave you a lot of strength and energy in the past when you were going through your dark nights of the soul and doing your shadow works and healing your childhood traumas. Think back to some of those practices that you had back then. Upgrade them, but incorporate one more. Bring one more back, because it's really going to help you um, keep up with the frequencies that are coming in, that are coming in hard and fast. Spirit said no more. It's time, light warriors. It's time, empaths. It's time, star seeds. You know, time to do your work. Playtime's over. We've shown you how to do it in the past. If you've forgotten, well, it's time for you to put on your big boy pants and let's do this again. Big girl pants, however you want to say it. Um, so that's the point of this message. Is we're all feeling it. Every single one of us, no matter how powerful we are or how far we are on our ascension process, everybody's feeling it in their own ways. And even people that have been doing this for 20, 30 years, they're struggling. And it's okay. I'm here to tell you that we're all holding space and light for each other. And the sooner that you start balancing your frequencies and raising your frequencies and shifting, the easier it's going to be for all of us, and we're all going to be able to hold light for those who are struggling, right? That's what it's all about. We have to do this together. It's an individual journey, but the more we do it for ourselves, the more we raise the frequency around us, the more uplifted more people are going to be. In fact, I ran into a town here. I'm on my still traveling the United States, and I'm staying in this town because this town needed my energies and the people that I just met. I met some incredible people who are part of my soul contract, and together we're shifting the energies in this town. And that's all you can do. Do it one person at a time, one group at a time. Do it, together. I encourage you, if you have a group of like-minded souls, start doing some group meditations, because this is going to help everything shift. And if you're worried about your loved ones not shifting because they don't believe what you believe, then doing group meditations in an area where they are, you're going to shift their frequencies too. And some of them are going to jump on board and some aren't. And that's either way, it's okay. I know that it's going to hurt some people to lose people, but we've already done so much work. It's not time to stop. It's not time to let others keep us back. It's time to step into your power. Time to pick up, the baton and start running till you get to the next person to hand it off. And that next person is, your guides. There's nobody else in the physical world that can carry any burdens for us except ourselves. So, but collectively we can do it for each other, and that's just raising our vibrations and our frequencies. So, let's shift together. Let's get this shift done, so that we can all move on to higher frequencies in a whole different world. This world's changing. There's going to be a lot of people who don't want to change, and that's fine. They can stay where they are. But those of us who know better, time to kick it up into high gear, shift into our next new reality, bring Mother Gaia with us, and it'll all be good. It's amazing right now. These are amazing times we're living in, and even though it's whatever's being projected out in the news, you got to stop listening to that stuff. It's programming. So really, shut off the TV. It's coming into spring now. Go outside. Just be outside as much as you can. That's going to really help you shift. Really be cognizant of what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're putting in your body, what you're listening to. There's a lot of low frequency energies out there, and they're vampires. They're coming after you. So really start doing the things to counter that. And what's on the other side of that is nothing but amazement and miracles, and you're going to meet some cool people along the way. So receive them, and be open to receiving. As much as you give, be open to receiving, and just stay in your energies, stay in your sovereignty, staying in your peace and in love, right? Just start projecting love, and that's enough. That's enough. But times are getting hard right now. So do what you got to do, but stand strong, courageous, stand in your strength and in your freedom. Remember, we want to stay free. These energies want to enslave us. Don't be a slave anymore. Take that leap of faith again. Make the shift, my friends. And watch. Everything's going to change. Everything will change. Just keep on believing. And have an amazing day. And if you're having some difficulties really finding strength to stay in your power so that you can shift, and everything that's coming at you is really keeping you in low frequencies, and you're changing your diet, and you're making the small changes, but still nothing's happening, and your guides seem like they abandoned you. They haven't. But if you need somebody to help you through it, coach you through it, bring you new perspectives on different options for you to shift your energies. I am a transformational life coach. The link to my website's down below. Hit me up for a 30-minute decompression session, and let's get you on the right path. My frequencies are raised very high, and everybody that I'm around now is really working on raising their frequencies, so we can help each other. That's what it's all about. So if you like the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Guys, it's time. It's time to really suck it up and keep moving forward. And it's going to get harder before it gets easier. But, man, it's so close. We're so close. Just stay strong and seek the help from whomever. Shift into the 5D. Let's all shift together.